This is Nick with Build Brothers Roofing. Started my digital inspection at 4650 Dulin Road, space 173, out here in the Fallbrook area. We're on top of an architectural asphalt shingle roof. We got a ton of leaks coming from this roof. This roof is failing throughout. One of the major concerns that I see just right off the bat is how low of a slope this roof is, along with all these O'Hagan vents that are installed on it. So shingles are meant for water to flow freely off of them. And when you have a low slope roof like this, sometimes that shingle product is not meant to withstand that type of low flow. So what we end up having to do is install a layer of titanium peel and stick underlayment underneath this when this roof ends up being redone. The other thing I'll tell you is that with these O'Hagan vents, because they are so flat, you'll notice that water ends up just sitting on the top of them. And as that water just sits on the top, you can see how we have signs of ponding. As that water ends up sitting, wind will push them into the vents and then into the structure itself. A couple other things that I noticed on this roof as well. We can see how the adhesiveness is starting to go on this product. And so then what ends up happening, because it is such a low slope roof, wind will push the water underneath, and you can see how rusted out all these nail heads are as well. I'd like to see more of an overlap on this shingle also. So this is a sign of what's called tile stretching or shingle stretching, where the installer did not use enough tile to give us the overlap that we need. Again, you can see how easy it is for water to come underneath this, and then with the nail head so close to it, get into that nail head, into that nail hole. So what I am going to recommend on this roof is to tear this down to the wood decking. We've already started to remove some of the ceiling from underneath us so that we can see what that decking looks like, and there is a lot of damage that's already started to occur. So what's more than likely going to happen is we are going to have to replace the decking on this roof. We can see how soft everything is. You can see my foot just kind of almost sinks directly through it, and that is going on throughout the entire roof plane as well. So complete redecking of this roof. What we will then end up doing is installing a layer of that titanium peel and stick underlayment. So that is a very thick and sticky self-adhesive product that goes directly to the decking itself. And with that product, we can go ahead and reinstall this architectural asphalt shingle roof. Every time a nail goes through that product, it ends up getting sealed off properly as well. I am also going to recommend that we do not install O'Hagan vents when we redo this roof. We're going to be installing T-top exhaust vents for this product as well. And then with the re-roof, we will go ahead and reflash and reseal all these penetrations. You can see the lack of sealant along the majority of these penetrations also. So we're going to go ahead and reflash, reseal all these penetrations to ensure proper waterproofing. You'll notice also that each and every one of these ridge caps has an exposed nail head. We do not want any exposed nail heads on this roof, and we'll make sure of that also. We'll be installing brand new drip edge along the entire perimeter of this roof as well. And then once that is all installed, then the architectural shingle gets installed on top of that. The underlayment will come with a limited lifetime warranty, and that will go along with our lifetime workmanship warranty. We are an Owens Corning preferred contractor as well, which is why we get those warranties also. But again, due to the low slope of this roof, we are going to tear this down to the decking. We'll more than likely have to replace the wood decking itself. We will then install a layer of titanium peel and stick underlayment, and then we'll go ahead and install the architectural shingle on top of that. That is it for my inspection.